I don't know if you can change the title now on YouTube. It didn't take. Anyhow.
No, it'd be too late.
That's okay. It'll be what it'll be, what it'll be. Thank you. All right. Get rid of that button. Good morning, everybody. How's the live feeds? I want to check them real quick.
YouTube's up.
Thank you. Everything else looks good down here. There we go. How's our other feeds? Facebook and all those others. Live social feeds going. Quick peek here. All right, here we go. Let's start a new week out here. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another edition of American Dream Trading Stock Market Education Program. It's an outreach of AmericanDreamTrading.com, which is founded by, owned by, operated by, incorporated by Chad Christian, who we affectionately call Coach. Why do we call him Coach? Because he helps us navigate the muddy waters of everything investing, such as stocks, stock options, crypto, and my personal favorite, futures. Glad you all could be here today. I am Mark McSee. Obviously, I am not the coach. Coach is under the weather this morning. He had a rough weekend, so I am filling in for Coach again this morning. Glad you could be here with us today. If this is your first time, you know the drill. Make sure you click subscribe. Also, if you'll take about 30 seconds and share out this live feed to your social media, we would appreciate it. Also, click the notifications and everything else that goes along with that. Let's get the likes. We're going to shoot for 30,000 likes today on TikTok. Get busy smashing them buttons if you would. We appreciate it. And what else we got here? I'm trying to do a couple different things here that I didn't get completed before I went live. All right. Anyhow. All right. So we'll be talking about everything in the investing world today. We are glad that you can be here. So, anywho, I am a little discombobulated. I'm a little sleepy myself this morning. Late night last night. For us that trade futures, we were up taking advantage of the world news and world events last night in the futures markets, and we did very well when the market opened at 6 p.m. last night Eastern time. Took advantage of news. What you'll find is, things can be going good for companies or whatever, but when something happens, world events happen, that overrides any technical indicators, right? And we learned this from Coach. So you have to learn how to take advantage of news, whether it's corporate earning news, whether it's local news, national news, or in these cases, world events. And if you've watched your TV at all this weekend, you know what world events I am referring to. So glad you could be here. Sometimes you just got to be Johnny on the spot and take advantage of things as the opportunities present themselves. And how do we learn to do that? Well, number one, Coach teaches us how to make money when the markets go up. He teaches us how to make money when the markets go down. And guess what? He even teaches us how to make money when the markets go sideways. He also teaches us how to evaluate news events as they happen and take advantage of those things whenever possible. There are a lot of things that will happen when you're in the market that you don't have control over, and some of those would be world events, things that happen around the world, or world leaders getting on TV and talking that was not scheduled. So those things we don't have any control over. So how do we control the things we don't have control over? Well, we always trade with stops, do we not? That's one of Coach's main rules. Never, ever trade without a stop. Your stop should be pre-programmed automatically every time you enter a trade that there's a stop in place. You don't want to be entering a trade, then going back and manually entering a stop, because in that time frame, anything could happen. And a lot of times it does. So that's how you control the downside, right? We're not too worried about how much we make on the upside. we do want to control the downside as much as possible. And we use hard stops that are pre-programmed each and every time, each and every trade. So who knows what this week is going to give us. Now, we do also have news that we deal with on a daily basis that are economic news releases, I guess you would call them, that are scheduled ahead of time. They're scheduled every single week. And American Dream Trading, we educate our members and provide that information to them on a daily and weekly basis of when these events are going to occur. So that way we can make a decision. Should I even be in a trade when these events come out? Like today at 9:45, we're having the global composite numbers come out. That's on services and manufacturing. And then at 10 a.m. this morning is existing home sales come out. And that's also shift change. So in addition to the normal volatility at 10 a.m. Eastern time today, we have existing home sale numbers come out. And that has the potential of moving the market one way or another, or none at all. It just depends what the numbers are. So, and then we also know today at 10 o'clock, we have one of the Fed governors speaking. So at 10 o'clock and also at 1:10 and also at 2:30 is another Fed governor. So there's a potential for a lot of talking going on in the world today economically. And we know what those times are ahead of time. Our members are provided, our VIP Gold and Diamond members are provided a VIP Gold newsletter, which details all these economic news releases a week in advance. They get that over the weekend, have time to digest it, make note of it, and plan their trades accordingly. So some of these things will move the market, and that's why you don't want to be in a trade whenever these happen, right? And always having to stop will help protect that. So if you always have a stop pre-programmed in each and every trade, you'll help protect your downside in case you forget that these scheduled events are about to happen. So here at American Dream Trading, we do try to notify our members right before the events happen. You'll hear either myself or Coach, whoever's got the mic here today, or even our members call out the news events that are about to start. You'll hear every single day here somebody call out shift change. What is that? That's the 10 o'clock hour. That's when we get an increase in volume. Doesn't mean the markets are going up or the markets are going down. All it is volume is going to be increasing at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Volume is what it is. Volume can either be good or bad or indifferent, right? So just want extra attention during those times. Things we don't have control over, somebody getting on TV, right? Or world events occurring. So anyhow, glad you could be here with us today. Again, my name is Mark McSee. I am one of the 20 moderators here at AmericanDreamTrading.com. If you haven't had a chance yet this morning, head on over to our website, which is AmericanDreamTrading.com. There you'll find a link to our Discord. It's absolutely free. Once you get in there and you sign up for our free Discord, you have instant access to our stock lounge where you can interact with other members of American Dream Trading. You can discuss stocks and ask questions about stocks, general trading questions, those type of things. There's also an educational channel in there for you for the free, just by joining, that aren't available elsewhere on our site, outside of our site, I should say. There's multiple training videos and documents in there for you to peruse at your leisure. And there's other channels in there also, like discounts and et cetera, discount channels on various things. You want to buy a new Tesla? There's a discount channel for that. Coach loves Teslas, and as such, he has a link in there because he's authorized to pass on a discount on a brand new car, right? So check it out. Get over there to AmericanDreamTrading.com. Sign up for their free Discord. Also, you'll see right next to that link is a link to all our memberships packages that we do have. We have paid memberships. Memberships do have their privileges. What you are seeing here on these free lives is but the tip of the iceberg. Matter of fact, it's the tip of the iceberg. I would venture to say you aren't seeing 5% of what we offer here at American Dream Trading in training, right? We are not a call-out group here. We are a training and education company, and as such, we provide all these things to you. Thousands of different ways of training, and we provide that for you within our website and through our memberships. We start training and trading here at AmericanDreamTrading.com at 4 a.m. Central each and every day of the week through 4 p.m. So you have up to 12 hours of free training on through a live open mic on our Zoom call. We have our own Zoom, and we have anywhere from 400 to 700 people in here at any given time. And they can open their mics and ask questions, make comments, deep dive into a question that they may have. Now, you don't see all of that during this free live because we're concentrating on providing a free service to everybody out in our community. So, but you will hear questions asked, but not like you will after the 11 o'clock hour. That's really when we get into the deep diving into things and asking questions. We have scheduled classes nearly every single day of the week, depending on their membership levels. So it's a very exciting thing to be part of American Dream Trading. The amount of information we provide here will make your brain melt. Matter of fact, new members often say it is overwhelming, the amount of things that you can choose to learn here. Whether you want to learn how to trade stocks or stock options or crypto or futures, long-term investing, short-term investing, day trading, swing trading, covered calls, cash secured puts, income investing, long-term holdings, you name it. If it can be invested in, Coach educates us on how to do that. And we have up to 20 qualified members, moderators here at any given time to also help educate and train our thousands and thousands of members. So those of you that are on our social media platforms right now, if you do have questions, feel free to type them into your social media chat box. I will, however, caution that it may not get answered in the first half of the hour to an hour due to us actively involved in trading. So what you will hear during our trading session that's going to start here at 9:30, you will hear our members calling out certain stocks. You may hear somebody say Apple or Tesla or Nvidia, whatever, right? Hot stock picks that we have. Those are never an inducement to buy. All that is one of our members calling out for our other members, say, hey, go take a look at this. They have to decide on their own based on the training that Coach gives us and their expertise, whether they want to enter that trade or exit a trade at any time. So it is not an inducement to buy. Anything that you will hear on these lives is not an inducement for you to buy it either. And all it is just, hey, take a look at it. Now, I will caution you, those who are watching for free on our lives, is that you are on a delay. The interwebs are delayed from our live calls. That's one of the benefits about being a member here. You get instant feed to yourself on YouTube and TikTok and Facebook and all those that we're on. There's a minimum of probably a 20 to 40 second delay. A lot can happen in 20 to 40 seconds. So that's why we tell you never mimic or follow anything that we say during these lives, because something may have changed in that amount of time. If you've ever watched a stock chart, you can see how much it changes in that short period of time. So do not take anything you hear as an inducement to buy. So, and again, we are not licensed financial advisors here. We can never give you financial investment or tax advice at any time. This is purely for educational purposes only. So that makes the lawyers happy when we say that. So got that little disclaimer in. This is for you to learn and relax. Again, this is to give you a taste of what we do here at American Dream Trading. And we do have promos going on. I don't know, Bruno, are you available to run through those real quick, if you're available?
Yes, sir. Diamond Lifetime Membership, $8,000 one-time payment. That includes all of our services that are on recurring memberships. So premium, VIP, VIP Gold, mentorship, crypto, futures, all of those. Excludes one-on-one with moderators unless there's a promo going on. Diamond Lifetime 2 installments, 4K, $8,000 if you want to split those up into 2 payments. And then we also introduced recently the Diamond Monthly at $850 per month. Our VIP Gold is $600 per month. So the Diamond for an extra $250, you get access to all of the things for $850 per month, $2,750 value. We also have the VIP Gold Complete, also like I mentioned before, It ranges anywhere from $600 monthly all the way up to a lifetime membership of $10,000 for a lifetime. Obviously, you could tell that the diamond is worth everything at $8,000 one-time payment. And VIP Gold Complete, we also have 2 installments as well, if you're interested in doing that. Premium membership, we have one for $750 at a lifetime. If you're $125 per month, we also have a 2-day pass, 2-day free pass, and renews at $125 per month. That will get you on the ground floor. That will give you access to all the things, hot stock picks, and the Zoom call at 8:45. And that is all we have for today.
All right. And where do we go to find out additional information on that?
AmericanDreamTrading.com.
There we go. Head on over there now. Are you there yet? It's totally free to go check it out. Also, James has been kind enough to help us out over in the YouTube live chat, putting clickable links in there to everything that Bruno just talked about. Make it even easier on you. So head on over to our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading, and those links are there also in our live chat. If you haven't been to our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading, you will find for absolutely free over 2,000 training videos for you to watch at your leisure. They are also sorted by topics. I would highly recommend that you head on over to the YouTube channel, American Dream Trading, and start by watching Coach's 2-minute EWO trading strategy videos first. That is our base of everything we do here. It is probably one of the most successful strategies that we have here. Is it guaranteed to make your money? No, we don't guarantee anything here. We can't guarantee anything here, right? We can't control when you enter a trade or exit a trade or any of those things. But learn this strategy. 99.999887423% of all members should be doing strictly the 2-minute EWO trading strategy. I say that because I don't do it anymore. I am a scalper. That's another technique, right? I do play the EWO, not like I used to. First year, that's all I did, and it worked so well, I quit doing it. But I learned other strategies, right? But when I compare scalping versus my scalping versus playing, if I had played the EWO, I find almost without fail every time that I would have made nearly twice as much with the EWO strategy versus scalping. Minimum of 40% more. Why? Because you jump in and out, then you got to reevaluate the trade, whether I want to re-enter, right? So you're losing time there. And if you just let your runners run like Coach educates us on until the trade says to get out, right? You stay in the trade. So how do you learn to do that? Well, number one, it's not easy. Statistics prove, and you can go Google it yourself. You don't need to take my word for it. I'm just some random dude on the internet, right? Don't know me from Adam. So you can Google it yourself, but there's actual studies been done on day trading, and they found that between 90 and 95%, depending on what study you read, show that 90 to 95% of day traders fail in the first 1 to 2 years. And why is that? Because they're, number one, they found that day traders tend to try to figure it out on their own. They don't have a mentor, right? They don't have somebody that can teach them. Also, it is a lonely thing to do it full time all day long, to sit in a room there by yourself in silence while you're trading. Day traders will literally fall into a depression if they're not careful, right? They don't know what to do when they run into trouble. They don't have anybody to turn to, and they're just trying to learn everything on their own. Well, American Dream Trading, we solve that problem for you. We have one of the best mentors in the business, and that would be with Coach. He has over 33 years of experience in the markets. He is I don't know if you want to say somebody's born to do something, but I would venture to say, without any doubt in my mind, that Coach was born to coach. That is his passion in life. He's a teacher. He's a coach. He's not only coach sports and in things that go on in the community and helping out in this community, being part of board, being like board members and those kind of things, but he also coaches us here at American Dream Trading on everything stocks. He's been doing it for 33 years. He might know a thing or two. I guarantee you he knows a thing or two. So listen to the sound of Coach's voice at all times, and you will start picking up education. Now, it isn't easy. That's why 90 to 95% fail. So we do have he's a man with a plan, right? We educate. We're not a call-out group. We're not going to say buy XYZ now, sell XYZ now. And why is that? Because it doesn't, in the long run, it really is not an effective trading strategy. Can you make money doing it? Yeah, especially if you catch it when the momentum is still going. But remember, for those of you listening on the social media, you are on a delayed feed, right? Your feed does not happen instantaneously like it does with our members here on the live Zoom call. So the momentum can change in that amount of time. So, and also the biggest problem with call-out groups is what happens when that person that you're following no longer transmits, right? Now what do? You have nobody there to tell you what to do, right? Well, that's the difference here at American Dream Trading. We're an education and training company. We want to help you develop the skills over time to make your own decisions on when to enter and exit a trade, right? You don't need some random dude on the internet yelling at you to buy something or sell something, right? Would you not prefer to make your own decisions, right? That's much more effective. If you got to wait around for somebody to say something, then, time may have already passed. So I've been doing this. This is my starting of my third year. In January, I started my third year. I do this full time. This is how I keep a roof over my head. This is how I make my car payments, how I pay my electric bill, how I put food on the table, pay my insurances, etc. Was it easy? No, it's still not easy, right? Do I have an easier time at it now? Yes, because I've listened to the sound of Coach's voice, not so much at the beginning, and I paid the financial price. So you lose a lot of money because you don't know what you're doing. You try to think you're smarter than the average bear and try to do things on your own. Next thing you find out, you're losing money. So eventually I wised up and started listening to the sound of Coach's voice. After all, I was paying him for that privilege. And after I got my head on straight and started listening, well, then guess what? My finances started to turn around. And I've been successful every year, even more so every year that goes by. And then now in 2025, I'm even more so than I have been in the previous 2 years put together. So,
Hey, Mark,
yes, sir.
Screen sharing on Zoom, please. Thank you.
Oh, yes, sorry. All right, let me take care of that here. Sorry. Get the right button here. Hang on one second. Get my, where's the button at? There it is. What do we want here? The screen right here, right? Yep. All right. Let's try that. How's that? You guys see my screen now? Can you see me now? All right. Sorry about that. So anyway, yes, I do this full time. This is what I do. It's one of the best single decisions that I've ever made in my life. I'm retired now because of AmericanDreamTrading.com. And I love it to be able to be home and trade within the comfort of my own home. So also probably the biggest thing, it's not, yeah, the money's nice, don't get me wrong. Everybody likes money. But the biggest thing I love about doing this as a day trader is the freedom of time, right? How many of us go somewhere and work for somebody 10, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week? You have no freedom to do anything, right? And even when you do have that time to do it, you're exhausted, right, from working all day. So this here, I have freedom of time. I can walk away anytime and go do whatever I want to do and then come back and trade if I want, or not, right? So it does give me the freedom of time to do the things that I want to do when I want to do them, within reason. Obviously, I'm a moderator. I do have responsibilities here at American Dream Trading, but Coach gives us a lot of leeway to do what we want to do. So the freedom of time is probably the single, to me personally, and we all value different things, but the freedom of time that being a day trader gives me is probably one of the most rewarding things. Right? Somebody needs me to go over to help out at the church, so I can run over there real quick You know, if I need to run over to the store, I'll go do that. So it's just the freedom of time, being able to be your own boss, right? And that does come with its own perils, being your own boss, right? There's safety in having a 9-to-5 job. You have your own insurance. They pay half your Social Security, right? You hopefully have a paycheck that you can count on a day-to-day basis. Maybe that's not so true in today's world, but, you know, that is a downside of also having a 9-to-5 job. You know, you are dependent on that person. And I've walked into my employers many times over my 40-some years of working for somebody else, and I walk in one day and they say, well, you know, thanks for working for us all these years, but we're not going to need your services anymore, all right? And then you got to go out and find another job. Rinse and repeat. Very rare that you work for one employer anymore these days, right? So there's advantages and disadvantages to both. I love it. This is the best thing I've ever done. So check it out. You too can do this full time if you so choose. I would highly suggest that you get to education and training before you go making any major life decisions. So we have about 4 minutes left before the markets open. We did have turmoil over the weekend and world events, so keep those things in mind and trade accordingly. Make sure your stops are in place. If you are an inexperienced trader, only you can determine that. You want to stay out of the market at least the first half hour. Give the market time to decide what it wants to do, move up or down or all around. Give it a chance to pick a direction because you'll find a lot of volatility at the start of the market until it decides what it wants to do. We want to make sure that we're not jumping into it when it's high volatility, especially in the first 5 to 8 minutes of the market open, maybe the first 15 anyway. You'll see market may go all the way down, it may go all the way up. All right, so best to sit on your hands. There's no sense ruining your account, wrecking your account in the first few minutes of the day when you have 8 hours to trade. You don't want to trade in the first half hour, nor if you're an inexperienced trader, do you want to trade in the last hour of the day. That's power hour. That's another way to wreck your account. Really a lot of volatility there also. So keep your eyes and ears peeled to things that's going on around the world. Again, we don't have control over somebody popping up on TV, but we do know today at 9:45 we have an economic news release, and also at 10 a.m. today we have an economic news release. So in the next 15 minutes and half hour, we know we're going to have a little news release, and it could make the market move one way or the other. We don't know until it happens, but we will react accordingly because we trade the trade that's in front of us. We'll make money whether the markets go up. We'll make money whether the markets go down, and we will make money even when the markets go sideways. So, and we learn all that from listening to the Sound of Coach's voice. All right, 2 minutes left. Again, for those of you who are on social medias, we ask that you respect the moderators that are in there. If not, we have means to deal with that. Be respectful to the other people that are in the room also. Helena, I don't know if you're just trying to be funny, but no is the answer to your question. Coach is ill today, and he's trying to recover. He was ill all weekend, so I am filling in for the coach today. I'm sitting here in the hot seat. I can never fill in for Coach. So anyway, thank you for the follows and the likes over there. So again, be respectful to everybody in your social medias. If you have questions, feel free to answer them. We have moderators standing by to answer your questions, and I will try to afterwards. First half hour is very chaotic, so it may be a while. If you have a specific trading question, one of our moderators can help you out too there also. AmericanDreamTrading.com, head on over there. We now have 45 seconds before the market opens. Again, you will hear our members calling out certain stocks from time to time. It's not an inducement to buy. All right, all it is them telling other members to take a look. Right, and many times, the time our members even say it, it's already changed. Right, and in 15 seconds, it may take you to pull up that stock chart. So, anyhow, here we go. 20 seconds. Keep your head on swivel. Pay attention to what you're doing. Paid members, keep the call out short, sweet, and to the point. And paying attention to EWOs, the changes of the colors from red to green and green to red. Thank you very much. And here we go. The market is getting ready to open. And we are off. All right, getting a pullback a little bit on S&P 500 at the open.
Tesla to the upside, looking very nice.
Thank you. Tesla. Got ES coming down here to a critical level also. Tesla, nice strong upward candle. S&P 500 is still pulling to the downside. Apple, big pull to the downside also. We have the S&P coming down to VWAP. Watching SPY, which would be the S&P 500.
Google's crashing out.
Thank you. Markets all generally pulling down. All to the downside right now at the moment. Again, do not make any mistake of thinking this is the way the day is going to go. It may very well be this way down, but we do not know. Trade the trades that are in front of you. Spot.
Google, Apple, Amazon, Meta, Microsoft to the downside.
Pretty much everything's to the downside, right? Initially at the open, right? So.
Yeah, and Tesla still looking good to the upside.
There we go. Thank you for that.
Tesla is the only one to the upside, like really, really big, strong.
Yep. They had a news event, right? So that's a reflection of the news event they had with their robo-taxi, right? For those of you who follow Tesla and everything Tesla. And you also have alternates.
36, big channel for Tesla.
Thank you. Tesla's still holding up. AMD is fighting to stay up there. It had an initial upward motion. It's coming back down. Markets are red overall. Soxel. Soxel's climbing. Thank you. They're at critical level with VWAP also. Careful. What do you expect on big gamma candles? Keep that in mind. Keep with your training. Soxel's kind of holding up there a little bit. Tesla to the upside still. A little bit of a profit taking there.
HUSA hot stock pick moving up 70%.
Thank you. HUSA.
OP hot stock pick moving up 71%.
Thank you for that. OP was a runner into pre-market this morning. Tesla pulling back, giving up almost nearly most of its profits at the open. Still have SPY continuing to pull down. Their indices are trying to make a way for themselves here, figuring out what they want to do. Apple still strong to the downside also. The rest of the market. Apple gang's over there making all kinds of money off this run. Apple to the downside.
DAIC IPO for today is live.
Oh, thank you for that, Michael. DAIC, new IPO. Our paid members get the new releases every single day of the upcoming IPOs. All right, market's trying to figure out what it wants to do here.
Apple coming down to the 200 level. It's going to be a strong support here.
Yep. Google's continuing to hold on down there also. The Russell's kind of flat, actually, to the downside right at the moment, as is Mara. Everything's trying to pick a direction now. It doesn't know whether it wants to go up or down, as you can see. We've got some consolidation going here until they figure out. That's why we say, for this very reason, if you're inexperienced, stay out of the markets during this time of the day.
Mark, can you repeat, good morning, can you repeat that new IPO, please?
I believe it was DCIA, I believe. Mike?
DAIC.
There you go. See, I'm dyslexic. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Michael. Mark.
All right, now after that big pullback, SPY's trying to make a move to the upside right now. Again, everything that it breaks on the way down, it's got to fight itself to get back up through. Again, make sure you have your stops in place. If you're in the markets right now, best thing to do is sit on your hands and wait. You're not experienced. Buys coming back up to that double top level, back up to that 60, 27, 28 level, 29. Watch and see what happens.
SPY is about to form a double top.
Yes, critical level as we speak. As you can see, what normally happens at a double top. Calls on support, puts at resistance. Isn't that what Coach teaches us every day? All right.
Meta back up to VWAP.
Thank you. Meta still, SPY still has not broken, held above this level yet. Still struggling. It's trying to. It's giving it a college try. It just doesn't quite making it yet. Doesn't have enough oomph. Well, this is expected because we're trained by Coach to expect these here at these critical levels. Double tops, double bottoms, etc. Tesla's consolidating also. Qs are coming back up to a double tops also. Nvidia's trying to recover. Microsoft, see, we're getting a general going around the other way. This is the volatility we talk about here. You can go one way at the open and another way within minutes. So, does not indicate or guarantee that it's a reversal for the day. You trade the trade that's in front of you. Okay. How we doing?
IBO, nice bounce, nice upside.
Thank you. IBO.
Thank you, Bruno. Got
Come
it.
get you some. Yum, yum, get you some.
9609.
There we go.
IBO halted to the upside. Just be careful at that one. Remember, 123 is pre-market high, so
Thank you.
factor on hold time will be here shortly.
And the halts are usually 5-minute increments. Haven't seen it pop up yet on my Zynga.
IBO says suspended.
Yes, that means it's halted. They take a look at it. It's
Under
a
merger
okay.
contract deal.
All right.
A company to be formed called Pubco.
Thank you. And we're 2.5 minutes away from an economic news event. Careful here. We have global manufacturing numbers coming out. They're forecasting the number to look at is a 51. If it's higher than that, that's good. If it's below 50, that is not as good. The markets could react accordingly. All right, what else we got going on here? SPY's trying to have an upward movement. It's going to consolidate in here a little bit. Apple's green for the day so far, even though it is down right now. So, AMD is holding its own above the 9, trying to push up a little bit. Amazon's still down. Bitcoin's up about 3/4 of a point. Nice steady climb on Bitcoin for those you into crypto. Google's still down and flat. The Russell is approaching the 200. Exercise caution there. You have two powerful indicators you need to be aware of and where they're at all time. That would be VWAP, volume weighted average price, and the 200 MA. Both are very strong indicators. May cause a pause in the upward momentum or a flat out rejection off of it. So. Again, we're getting a little bit of consolidation in the markets overall at the moment. NVIDIA is broken, trying to hold above the 200 MA. 2-minute chart. NVIDIA is holding its own above the 200. NVIDIA to the upside presently. Qs are struggling also, like all the rest of the indices. Q's is the NASDAQ 100. Mostly we consider that a tech stock ETF. It's not 100% tech, but for all intents and purposes, it is. Again, we're getting consolidation with SPY here at the top. So. All right, we should have economic numbers coming out here. It should have been out. I missed it. The numbers were higher. That's good. Went from 51 to 52 as under scale of measurement. So that is positive news. It's not negative. Let's put it that way. So you may see a small reaction. It's not a huge driver of the markets, that number, but it can, we've seen it many times where it does have a direct effect on the market when it comes out. $10 o'clock will be our next economic news. Be new home sales. That's a reflection of the economy also. Are people buying new homes or not?
From what I've heard, no.
I would think not, but I don't know. I actually know a couple people who are in process of buying a home as we speak. So they're not letting the interest rates scare them away.
Tesla new high.
Thank you.
We've been having some record sales on our new homes the last couple weeks, but last week was kind of stagnant.
There you go. There's one of our members who is a realtor also. Tesla's strong move to the upside. For those of you on TikTok that want to keep asking about that certain stock in an attempt to push it, I would ask you to cease and desist from doing so, seeing how there's multiple of you doing the same thing. Thank you very much. All right. A strong upward movement of the S&P 500 at the moment. Maybe a reaction to that news. Strong move the upside on SPY. Again, we got to watch that 600 level, even though that's a mile away right now. Just be aware that that's up there. It's a gold level, we call it. Strong will be strong resistance to the upside. 96 now, so just be aware. Have your charts charted out so you know where your key critical levels are, and that's what we do teach here, how to do that at AmericanDreamTrading.com. For those asking you about what you should do with a stock on the social medias, we are not licensed financial advisors. We can never give you financial investment or trading advice at any time. We will educate you, though, to make your own decision on what to do with each individual play that you are in, though. Head on over to AmericanDreamTrading.com to learn how to do that. Join us. All right, SPY's still holding up. The indices are still holding to the upside. Again, don't expect it to keep going up forever or going down forever, right? It's going to move and ebb and flows up and down on a daily basis.
Tesla for the win for sure this morning.
Oh, yes. Yep. It just had one sense of direction, did it not? And that shows you the power of a news event for the company, right?
Never went under the EWAP too. It retraced back, but they rebounded it, which is a good sign usually.
Mm-hmm. They had their turbo taxi news event. Again, if you can't afford a $337 stock, there are all alternatives. TSLL would be one of them. That's a long version, inverse of it. And long versions for a smaller amount. It is a, I believe, what is that, a 2x or 3x version of it. So you have to exercise caution even trading those. 2x because you make twice as much on the same movement, but you also lose twice as much on the same movement. So you got to be careful. All right, we're getting a test here on the indices. Some consolidation, maybe some profit taking about to happen. Still holding its own up there. AMD pulling back. Apple's also consolidating right now.
NVIDIA in your high.
Thank you. NVIDIA's holding up there really strong too, isn't it? Look at that. That's a beautiful chart. Beautiful, beautiful chart. A little bit of pullback. Keep an eye on EWO changes. All right, Soxel's hanging out. Let's see what SPY. SPY is trying to get, the indices are trying to move upward a little bit after taking some profit there. SPY, the Qs, still holding. Tesla. Yep. Even Netflix is up. No, we don't really.
Tesla is a pretty motion this morning.
SPY retesting pre-market high.
There we go. Thank you.
That's right there.
All right. NASDAQ pushing upward also with SPY. And the Russell, all the indices in an upward motion now. Again, make sure you're sliding your stops up, lock in your profits as it goes up. After you're done talking, please mute your mic, members. I hear some open mics there. Noise in the background. Russell holding up nice and strong. SPY also on a 2-minute chart. We are about 4 minutes away from shift change and an economic news release. New home sales. Be careful at the top of the hour if you're in a trade. This will be a reflection of inflation. Are people buying new homes? Thank you, everybody, on the social medias for those likes and shares. If this is your first time being with us today, make sure you click subscribe and share and notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming broadcasts. Thank you. 3 minutes. I do have my news feed up so I can see the numbers when they're released. Now again, the markets will react before we can say it because they all have Bloomberg terminals. They get that information first and fastest. So if there's going to be a market reaction, you'll see it before I can call it out live. And then not only that, those of you watching on the lives are delayed even more. So you're going to hear that 30 seconds a minimum behind the actual event.
SPY fails to break pre-market high at 596.50, coming up to retest.
Thank you. And that's how you make money on the pullback. And back up again. Catch it when it runs down. All right, we're 1 minute away from the top of the hour and the economic news release existing. Oh, I'm sorry, these are existing. I said new home sales, I believe. They're existing home sales, sorry. And we also have one of the Fed governors going to speak. So these are existing home sales. I think, again, I think I said new home sales. I was wrong about that, if that's what I said. Again, if you're just joining us, my name is Mark McSee. I'm one of the moderators here at AmericanDreamTrading.com. Coach is out today. He's under the weather.
There's the steel on the outside.
Here we go, 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Waiting on the numbers. Existing home sales month over month are up substantially. And you can see the market's reacting. They was expecting negative 1.3%. It is actually up 0.8%. And the markets are taking that news to the positive. Boom. Importance of having stops and being careful during economic news. Now, again, this is maybe a knee-jerk reaction. Doesn't mean it's going to continue to go this way. It's just a reaction. You almost always see a knee-jerk reaction. It'll go up and then people take profits. TikTok, there's a chance I may lose you here. This refreshing puzzle thing that you got to do is just not working this morning. And if I don't complete it within a allotted time, it will kill the TikTok feed. If it does, I will restart it. Have no fear. We will be here. Trying to get it to reload here on the TikTok Live Studio software that we use. Right now, I'm not having any success at that.
I want to repeat it again, but Tesla, oh my gosh.
Thank you.
What a printing machine.
Tesla to the upside.
Never stop.
TikTok, I may be... Go ahead.
IWM's been moving all morning as well.
Yep. All right. This thing will still not refresh TikTok. For those of you on TikTok, I may end up losing you here in about 2 minutes. This thing does not refresh like it should. If for some reason I can't, we do have you should always have an alternative feed anyway. You can go over to our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading, right now, and get that. Make sure you click subscribe when you get over there. You may lose the feed here. You're going to miss out on everything we say if this goes down and before I can get it back up again. So we do have our own channel on YouTube, American Dream Trading. Yes, this piece of software is a very frustrating thing to use. It's very resource intensive, should I say. It just will not reload that image. So I will try to get it back up as soon as possible. So for those of you there, you could have a choice. You can go to YouTube, to our channel, or wait until it reloads. SPY still to the upside. All right. TikTok, I'm about to lose you here in 1 minute. This piece of software will not refresh, and I think it's going to kill my feed. I'm not mistaken. Just in case. Indices are still moving upward nicely. All right, TikTok. I think I'm about to lose you here, so go over to go to our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading now. American Dream Trading. Well, looks like I'm still alive here. Well, maybe we didn't lose it. All right. Well, that's good. I don't have to restart it. Am I still live there? You still hear me over there on TikTok? It still looks like we're live. All right. So you can't even believe their own software. There we go. And we lost the feed. There we go. Or I lost my feed. Thank you. Well, we lost our TikTok. All right. And now I got to go do through all this rigmarole again. YouTube or TikTok software leaves a lot to be desired.
Meta approaching pre-market high.
Thank you. Indices still all climbing strongly upward.
Yes, because you're in charge today, so greatest day ever.
Go. Which,
SPY approaching 598. Just be careful right there. There's always been a gold level on SPY right there.
oh, I tell you what. What's the world coming to? I was just about to say the same thing, Nana. Well, I'm starting to think like you. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You must have taught me something, you and Coach, huh? And you say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Look at that.
You know, I'm going to be frankly, I was not expecting SPY to do that this morning, but
Well,
I left my bias at the door.
there you go.
What was that bubble?
Indices SPY at a critical level.
What was that gold level?
Well, the gold level's 600, but I mean, you got one right before that. Right now, where we're at, right as we speak.
Gotcha, thank you.
Yeah.
And if you look at it right now, just touch it, pull back.
Yep. 98. And then again at 600. And doesn't mean it's going to reject, but you treat it like a double top, right?
I just took my profit right there.
There you go. That's how we do it. That is how we do it.
This is how we do it.
Yep. TikTok is back alive again. It's alive! It's alive! Of course, we lost everybody, but hopefully some of you went over to the YouTubes. Doug's back in the house over there helping out on the YouTubes. Welcome, Doug, one of our moderators. All the indices are pretty much at critical levels right now, so just be careful. Can it do it? Can it break through?
You can do it! I mean, Apple went through its double top, so we'll see.
It's really struggling. Make sure your stops are slid up. Protect what you have now if you haven't already exited a trade. How did we know it was going to do this? Well, because Coach educates us on how to do a chart and chart historical levels, right? By doing so, we knew ahead of time this was going to happen. Doesn't mean it's going to stop here, but we always at least expect a pause. Other times it can blow right through, but these are all points of decisions. That's why we chart historical levels, because they do matter. Welcome back, TikTok, for those of you who made it back. Again, always have a backup plan, a backup account. We're on all the major social media networks. You can create a backup account on any one of those. That way, if TikTok's down or YouTube's down or whatever, you have another feed that you can go to. So make sure you do that. Well, did SPY sit here too long and now they're going to sell off, or is this just a little bit of profit taking? We will see. See if we can get a pull down here to the 9 EMA or not.
Also, all big 7 pull exactly at the same time.
Yep.
For SPY, you have support level at 587.40. As long as it doesn't go under that, you should be good.
Yeah, you got to watch around for the 9 EMA also there, right?
Yeah, and you have the 9 right there too, so.
Yep. So. And there it comes down to the 9. Is it going to bounce off the 9 or continue downward?
Yep.
Let's see what happens here. I have mine on a 2-minute chart. Is it going to break and hold down here or not? Are we going to pause? Nope. There's the bounce. Did we just talk about it? A little bit of a bounce off that indicator.
21 is right there.
Yes, ma'am. That's how we do it.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing what education and training will do for your trading. To learn more, go to AmericanDreamTrading.com. Grab that free Discord. Take a look at our memberships that we have available there for you. We start training and trading at 4 a.m. here at AmericanDreamTrading.com. What you are seeing now is just the tip of the iceberg. All right, we knew that would possibly bounce off the 9. All right, who wrote it back up, right? Take a look at Tesla. See what we got going on there. Same things there, right? How's the Apple gang doing? It's over at that 201 level, hanging out over there. Got to break above that 202.30 to the upside. How we doing over there, Apple gang? Need a Brinks truck over there for you guys?
Runners got up to maybe about, let me see, almost 20% at one point, and then that little retracement there knocked us down a little bit over 12% now. So still green, but only runners. We've already had our chance to collect.
There you go. Go to your local bank, tell them you want 10% or 12% on your money in a half an hour, see what they do. And give a laugh you right out of the bank, wouldn't they?
Oh, yeah.
Good job. Google is trying to come back up. It's still red for the day, but it's holding its own up there. Microsoft is still red for the day. It's flat. Nvidia is kind of holding its own up there. So the pullbacks, they all took profit. The Qs holding strong. Let's smash them like buttons over there, TikTok. Let's get them back up there. We only have 74 right now. Let's get that thing up there to to another 20,000 to start with. Got to have goals in life. Smash them buttons. Get them buttons smashing. How many of you signed up for our free Discord this morning over at AmericanDreamTrading.com? Scroll down about halfway down our landing page there and you'll see a direct link to that. Doing so will get you direct access inside our stock lounge where you can interact with other members of American Dream Trading, discuss trades, ask questions. And if you need additional help, you can make out a help desk ticket there. There's also training and educational materials and videos in there that you can take advantage of. Along with that and much more. And meanwhile, check out our other membership packages. We do have promos ongoing as we speak. That is all available at AmericanDreamTrading.com. Oh, well, we had somebody over there on Karina on TikTok Live said, can I check RKLB? Yes, this has been a runner for quite a while. Look at that beautiful chart. Look at that beautiful chart. We've traded this many times here at American Dream Trading. Look at that thing. Gee, Merry Christmas. Straight up.
From the new high again.
Thank you. RKLB, Rocket Labs. It is now at $32. Remember when this was just a couple dollars stock and we were trading this in the pre-market?
I sure do.
Yes, it's been featured in our VIP Gold newsletter many, many, many times. Rocket Labs, RKLB. It's actually one of my favorite space stocks, actually. Enjoy trading it. I haven't traded it for quite a while, but we were trading this when it was literally dollars. Now look at it. Look at it. Beautiful chart. That's the most beautiful chart I've seen today. Look at that. Anybody else see a finer chart looking in the RKLB? Thank you, Karina, for pointing that out. Did you have a specific question other than it's going up? Trust your...
An escalator.
Excuse me?
I said, let's call that the escalator.
Yes, it very much is so, isn't it? It's getting a little heavy at the top there, but that's okay, right? Slide your stops up.
Tesla's going to take it, though.
Yeah.
Tesla's looking
Tesla is, oh my gosh.
Yeah, Tesla's really still looking nice. Right? Yeah.
598.
Again, caution over there at that 98 and 600 levels, right?
Yep.
Tesla's nice and strong also. Bitcoin's continuing to climb. It's up on 1.15% for the morning, for those of you that are into the cryptocurrency markets. We do have our own standalone crypto membership. You can join that by going to AmericanDreamTrading.com if that's your cup of tea. If you'd like all of our memberships in one nice little package, we have our Diamond membership, $8,000, one-time payment, never pay again. I mean, Coach's mentorship program is literally $6,000 a year. So look at the value. You're getting all that. And if you get that Diamond membership, you can trade stocks, stock options, crypto, and my personal favorite, futures. You get lifetime memberships and all that, and anything that we will create in the future. And it also gets you every a la carte program, other than the one-on-ones with a moderator. So head on over to AmericanDreamTrading.com and pick up that membership while we still have these promos. Again, my name is Mark McSee. I'm one of the moderators here at American Dream Trading. Coach is under the weather this morning. He's been ill all weekend, and he's taking some time to try to recover here. But we wish him well. Our prayers are with him for a speedy recovery. Are we going to break through or not here, Nana? What do you think?
We're already broke.
Yeah, well, breaking and holding's a different thing, right? That's 600. What about the 600 level?
I'm just waiting for the next candle to be above it. Oh my gosh, Tesla, I am 100% on my contract.
There you go. Concentrate on your trade. I didn't mean to distract you.
Oh, I'm good. I have a stop loss that is so minimal. I don't even worry about it.
Okay, well,
Just
laser focus. Laser focus so we don't make a bad decision.
Nope, I'm just letting it run.
Second halt on IBO.
Run the winner.
Halt on which again?
IBO.
What's the letters on that again? IBO?
IBO.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, IBO. Okay, thank you. I'm hard hearing.
No, that's all right. I mumble.
Well, okay. All right, we'll take your blame. Okay, thanks.
I mean, my ex-wife got along so well for so long.
You can't hear each other, right?
Yep.
What'd you say, Ethel?
Exactly.
All right, so we have a IBO is again trading halt. It does not give a reason for the halt, other than isn't this the one that's merging maybe, or was that the other one? That was the other one, wasn't it?
It's got a reverse merger, yeah.
Yeah. So typically halts are 5-minute increments, but this one could possibly be longer. If it is in merger talks, you might want to be careful there. They could lock it out in a minute's notice and you'll be stuck with what you got until the merger is complete. So keep that in the back of your mind. You don't want to be locked into something for a few months that you can't get rid of due to a merger. I don't have all the detailed news in front of me about that, so I can't advise you. Matter of fact, I wouldn't advise you anyway. You have to make your own decisions there. Getting a pause here on indices. Tesla's still climbing, still nice.
Yeah, anybody who got into Tesla right off the bat this morning, they all at minimum 100% on that contract if they're still in it.
Would you say this would be an account changing day for them, Nana?
Oh, yeah.
Huh, who's your host today, Nana? Who's the host today? David, who likes to keep track of data. There's another data point for you, David. I'm just saying.
Those are some old guy.
Yeah. Yeah, there is. There we go. Put the old guys on the interwebs and look what happens. Right?
Our coach called TSLL for smaller accounts when it was in the 9s and 10s. Take a peek.
Yeah.
TSL.
There you go. Thank you.
Your stops if you're in it.
Thank you, sir.
I'm in TSLL options, and it's been amazing.
There you go.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It is.
Nothing more beautiful than the color green, in my opinion. If that's what you want. Green and red, those are my two favorite colors.
I'm sure Coach is in Tesla right now. There's no way he let that thing go on his own. Even if he's sick, I'm sure he's playing for it with it.
Well, hopefully he's getting his needed rest. But yes, we tend to know Coach, don't we? Even on his days off, he doesn't stay away, does he, when he's on vacation, so. But he was under the weather. He was feeling whatever crawling crud he's got. He was feeling the effects of it, so hopefully he's sleeping it off. All right, we still haven't broke out here yet on SPY. It wants to, but it just can't, doesn't have the oomph yet to do it.
So here's the thing about Tesla that is interesting besides going up. It's like right now, if you're observing, more it's going up, more it's been picking up volume, and more those candles are extremely volatile because everybody else is looking at the market and like, oh, Tesla look good. So it's attracting a lot of buyers right now. And look at that last candle right now.
Mm-hmm.
So Tesla will do that.
Yeah, look at that volume. That's amazing.
So the gamma, if you look at the gamma right now, it's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful chart also, isn't it? That'd be one good one to print out today and hang on to your wall. It's beautiful.
But here's the thing, if you get it in right now and you retrace, it will rip your face off. So
Yes, it will.
be cautious.
Yes, it will. We don't chase candles here. We make our own decisions and get in and out, right?
You should have been in it about 45 minutes ago.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
is there anything that says to get out of this trade based on your training and education? There isn't, is there?
Hell no.
Assuming you're...
There's no sign to get out of that suckers right now.
Go ahead. Max, was that whoever that was? Was that Max?
Sorry, yeah, I was saying watch Google if it can break the 200 on the 2-minute here. It's touched it a few times.
All right, thank you.
Which is also near a double top.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mark,
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure if you included the letter from the House of Representatives in Texas regarding Tesla.
No?
Yeah, it's in there. So there's 7 people that want Elon Musk to postpone his autonomous vehicles because they've written up new laws. They want to postpone until September 23rd. This letter came out on June 22nd, so it's just June 18th.
Old news. Yep. Didn't they have their event today?
Yesterday was their event, but
Yep.
Today's the second day.
Yep. All right. Tesla still climbing strongly.
I think about it, it's 9% right now, which is insane for Tesla.
Mm-hmm. And a little bit of a pullback up to the 9 on SPY. Right in the 9, back down to critical level again. See if it stays here or not. Or does it want to go bye-bye? Take a nap. We will see here. All right, what else we got going on
The
here?
other thing interesting about Tesla, it's literally holding SPY. Because if it was not doing what it was doing, SPY will be pulling way more.
Yep, Apple's to the red. Yep, Apple's in a red EWO. So is, they're all taking their profits, right? So, Google's at 200. Be careful there.
Yeah, be careful with Google right there. I don't like where he is.
Russell's kind of pulling back also. So we're just a little bit of profit taking going on here right now. Indecision, what they want to do. NVIDIA's flat. Qs are kind of consolidating a little bit also. Tesla still going strong.
Tesla, I think, in my opinion, if it stay above 350 and you're already in it, let it be.
Let it be, let it be. I know. Don't quit my day job, right?
IEBO hold to the upside will resume at 10:33:33.
Thank you. Speaking of things that fly, there's a lot of those Joby and Archer are getting analyst upgrades, reiterations of levels. You might see some movement in some of those, such as Joby or Archer, ACHR. Right now they're kind of eh. Tesla, getting a little sleepy up here at the top. Russell's deciding what it wants to do. The IWM, Russell Index. It's also flat, hanging out here at critical levels. It's pretty much mirroring SPY and the Qs. Hanging out, just a hanging out. All right, who's making money today over there on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch, Twitter, all of them? If you are, type in a 1, let us know how you're doing. You don't have to put a dollar amount if you're making money. Type a 1, let us know over there. There we go. Good job, James. Smash them like buttons. Thank you guys for those gifts and those shares and likes. Appreciate it.
Google breaking out.
Google. All right.
Check it out.
Broke a hold above, trying to break and hold above the 200 on the 2-minute chart.
Yeah. Right at previous day close too, so be careful.
Yes, it's critical here. Needs a break and hold. The key word and hold. Just it's thinking about it, but it doesn't look very convincing to me, does it, Max? I just don't want to do much there.
It's dangerous, but I'm letting my bias influence me, which is bad.
Yes. Trade to trade in front of you. You're afraid to lock in them profits.
Yep.
Somebody's TV mic is in the background.
Everything's just kind of taking a nap right now. I don't know what they want to do. Let's go do something. Let's make that money. One thing we learned about world events over the weekend is that and any news can become stale in a hurry, right? If the markets had been, if that event would have happened today, obviously the markets would have shown a lot more volatility, but then we've had a couple days to think about it, right? The staler news gets, the less effect it has, potential effect it can have on the markets. So, all right, Spy, what are we going to do here? You going to sit or are you going to go? Tesla is now consolidating. They're along the 9. What's IBO doing there now? IBO, unhalted. Take a quick peek. Make sure you slide your stops up if you're participating in IBO with these halts. All right, what are you going to do here, Spy? Anything? No. This is where fidget spinners come in handy. I have 3 of them on my desk. Thanks to Ange, who got us involved in fidget spinning. While you sit here and twiddle your thumbs, we can twiddle our fidgets.
Gives you a training video on your favorite fidget spinner. It's like a review.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Google's holding up there above the 200. Not very strong, but it's holding there right now.
Yeah, I did the shed on the way up there.
There you go. Meta's holding up too a little bit right now. Staying above the 9 anyway. Haven't looked at Netflix in forever. It's $1,245. Jeez. Everything's flat. Qs. Soxel still moving to the downside. Stair stepping down nicely. As is the Russell. Are we going to start taking profits here on the indices? Is that what's going to happen? We'll see here. Trade the trades that's in front of you. Make money. Coach teaches us how to make money when the markets go up. He teaches us how to make money when the markets go down. And he also teaches us and educates us on how to make money when the markets go sideways. Yep, for those of you who have been with us in the pre-market this morning, we start trading and training at 4 a.m. each and every day. You could have took advantage of that stock, IBO, hot stock of the day. It's up 100 and still up 198%. It was a lot higher than that earlier, I believe, was it not?
314%.
Yeah, it's 314%. While you were sleeping, you could have made 314% on a stock. Thank you. Waiting to see what the markets want to do here. Kind of an impasse whether it wants to go down or not. It isn't a short downward trend. Short isn't only downward, short downward trend. All right. Questions, comments?
SPY has broken its progressive channel and been in consolidation. If it breaks below the 21, we're going lower at least to the 55.
Thank you. And that would be on a 1 minute chart, correct?
2 minute chart.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I am on a 2 minute. I thought I was on a 1 minute. Yeah, the chart I got up, so yeah, right there it is. Yep. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, that Richard guy, he must be psychic or something. I don't know. How did you know that, Richard? Oh. Coach.
8 ball that I purchased through the merchandise and ADT. Oh, wait, no, they don't sell it.
No, we don't sell that. No, Coach educates us on how to do these things, does he not? Yes, sirree, Bob. And don't call me Bob.
He absolutely does.
We're able to recognize these things on our own.
And again, as you said before, we do want a break and hold for the confirmation.
Yep. How many of you count the bounce off? Caught that bounce off? They're near 55 there. Anybody? Anybody catch that bounce? Back up. Quick scalpy up. What's going on over there, TikTok? You guys are awful quiet over there. You still with us? Type in a 1 if you are. Be a goldfish. Good job. Over there, green trades, scalping. Good job.
Temporarily for your paper trading, Mark, the 2 minute on the S&P is on the downside and oil jumped up a little bit.
Thank you.
Google continuing to climb up to pre-market high.
Google. Wow, look at that nice breakout above the 200. Yeah, look at that. You got rewarded for locking in some profits and holding on to your runners, did you not?
I did. It was a little bit of a risky 2 minute because you're below the 200. It was down for the day, so I shed pretty aggressively, pick up one runner left.
There you go. That's all it takes to make a day, right?
What I said with the S&P, it's above VWAP, so trade the trade. Looking at your E-roll and your indicators.
Russell's back to its pre-market high. Again, SPY's just kind of stuck there at that critical level, that 98 level, and can't even think about the or 97 level. I mean, can't even think about the 600 today. At least not at this point.
TSLL new high of day.
Look at Tesla going. Who's still in Tesla? Jeez. Trade of the day.
TSLL, got one left.
There you go.
2 words. 2 words. Tesla, robo-taxi.
There you go.
Yep. TSLL since 1250.
What did I say? Hey, what did I say was going to happen?
There you go.
Huh?
There you go. The guy ain't too sick to make money, though, is he? Huh? Huh?
You told us fire sales. You told us fire sales.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I got in TSLL options at 9:32.
Oh my.
I had 4 contracts and I've been shutting down and got stopped out on the first 2 and then shutting down on the last one. I'm hanging on.
Between Tesla ripping today and last night, Mark taking advantage of the oil and the futures, life is good.
It's amazing.
Yeah, pretty good day, Coach.
That's just insane.
Just so you know, Coach, I had a new PR today.
Oh my goodness gracious. Love it. Absolutely love it. Did you share it with the group or no?
No, just told him. Had a good day.
Very nice.
Did your wife make you an extra sandwich today?
I don't
No,
know.
actually, I got Jello, sherbet, and she got me some chicken and a biscuit.
Well, not you. I was talking to Mark, but I'm glad for you too. I hope you.
Yeah, I'm actually in bed sick right now.
You sound like it.
Yeah, I've been sick all weekend.
You can hear it in the voice.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing like some chicken and a biscuit when you're feeling down.
Chicken and a biscuit.
Hey, girl, hey.
All else.
Oh, all right, I'm out of here. Love your faces. I hope you guys made $1 million today.
Coach, just so you know, count changing day again, and I'm not saying it has anything to do with me, but it is an account changing day for people again while I'm here. I'm just saying.
Get out of here, Coach. Go feel better. I love it. I love it. That's awesome.
He says it every time.
That's great. If only there were one place you could go that months ago I told you, right? Tesla and robo-taxi coming up. I said, too, leading up to this event, it was going to be massive, right?
Yes, you did.
Wait, there is one place.
It is AmericanDreamTrading.com.
Nice job. Mark, good job on the oil last night, too, by the way.
Yep, we caught her.
Yeah, that's incredible. Remember, gang, whenever there's overseas conflicts, always look for oil. I'm out. See ya.
See you, bye.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.
Goodbye.
With quite the vigor this morning, right?
Man, I hope he ain't giving us a computer virus now.
Yeah, don't pass it on. Don't let it spread to us.
SPY just doesn't want to just give up the ghost. It just wants to hang on here.
Yeah, screw SPY today. I'm in Tesla. Cheating on SPY today all day.
Somebody needs the blue protection on their glasses.
Yeah. There we go. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You gonna stay below the 9, or you gonna go try to get back above it? What are you gonna do?
Even if there's only one new person, Mark, the coach called these things out to us, you guys, 40 to 50% ago, meaning those who listened are up 40 to 50% in a couple of months.
Yep, easily. Easily.
I'm up 47% today in my total account.
Tesla still looks beautiful.
Tesla's amazing.
Yep. Oh, there's Google retesting the 200.
Yep, I got out.
There you go. That's a way to lock in that money. Tesla still beautiful. A reminder, we have a promo going on. We have our Diamond membership for a one-time payment of $8,000, or you can make 2 payments on that also. And we also introduced a monthly membership on the Diamond for $850 a month. One-time pay $8,000, be one and done. That gets you all of our lifetime memberships, all of our a la carte programs, everything that we offer at AmericanDreamTrading.com. That's for trading. Oh, I just got a dry spot in my throat. Excuse me for a minute. Let me get me my beverage. Stock options, crypto, and my personal favorite, futures. I got a little dime spot in my throat right now. Anyway, Bruno, you want to tell them about the promos if you're not in the trade? I can't talk at the moment.
You need some water?
Yes, I got it right here. I just got to get some.
All right, promos, Diamond membership, 8,000, 2 installments, 4,000. You can't swing the 8. Diamond monthly, 850. You can also purchase it by month to month. If you think you need a couple months. VIP Gold Complete memberships also available, and we have installments on those as well. And premium membership, $750. We have a 2-day free pass for $125 per month. Renews at its regular rate. But I would caution those scammers that think they're going to come in here for 2 days and wreak havoc. I am watching you. So you come on over. If your account looks scammy, you might not be here for less than an hour. I promise you that. So for legitimate users only.
There you go. AmericanDreamTrading.com. Head on over there now. Getting a little bit of a pull now into indices. But Tesla still stepping up nice. Who's still in them Teslas? Count changing day here at AmericanDreamTrading.com.
6.26% total account.
Holy cow. Good job.
Done for the day.
Money. You know what Matthew would say.
All right.
Apple, by the way, is coming back down to that double bottom of the day.
Ooh, look at that.
Which was a big support, big support around the 200 area.
SPY's trying to test down here also to critical level. Little mini double bottom here.
Hey, Bruno.
JP?
I was just thinking that AmericanDreamTrading.com by Mark could make a great ringtone for people trying to find people and pick up folks and help them out and help themselves out.
I'll leave that up to Mark. If he finds a sound clip.
Oh, that's already, we have technology here at American Dream Trading. Our wonderful and talented host and moderator, Dawn, has already created such a thing. She's way ahead of the game. She can foresee the future of what people want.
It's on most of my shorts now, right on the end.
If you want the ringtone, Dawn's got it in her shorts.
Yeah, you can take that a few
He's trying to keep it safe.
Hold up now.
Is that vibrate?
That's what I heard.
Does it vibrate?
Get it at your wrist.
Oh, I'm loopy. I'm tired. Who's tired of making money today? Oh, so tired of making money. Oh, my. I did set a new PR, though, today, which I will share with the paid members once we're off the air here today. And by the way, we are live 3 times daily. Coach is live from 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. I am live starting at 2 p.m. through 4 p.m. And look at the giant, enormous pull on the indices. I'm live from 2 to 4 with the Futures Education Trading Program. And then we also have the aftermarket show over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading, with our lovely host, Dawn, which starts at 5 p.m. nightly, Monday through Friday. Check that out. Also on our YouTube channel, you'll find over 2,000 free, totally free training videos that you can watch at your leisure. I would highly recommend that you would go under the ones that are sorted by topic and watch Coach's 2-minute EWO indicator videos first, as 99% of you should be doing that anyway. Upon the completion of any and all of our live broadcasts, they are available for immediate review over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. I do thank everybody for being here today. Hopefully you've made some money and that you are green for the day. You can learn how to do this full time. Check out our memberships and promos currently going on at our website, AmericanDreamTrading.com. So check that out. Thanks everybody for your likes and shares and your subscriptions. Appreciate it. Hopefully, Coach, you heard him earlier. He's been under the weather all weekend. You know, Coach don't say much when he's under the weather, but when he says something, he must be under the weather, right? Me, I get a hangnail, I cry. But hopefully he'll be back to it full time tomorrow. If not, we're going to have to dock his pay. You better have a note from the doctor. Oh, wait, we don't have to do that anymore, do we? Because we work for ourselves now. There we go.
No more.
No more, no more. No more filling out vacation requests in triplicate. It's wonderful, is it? Isn't it? Isn't that wonderful?
It's a beautiful thing, Mark.
It is a beautiful thing, Dawn.
I remember in the past when they used to try to guilt trip you.
Yeah.
Like, do you really need all of that time off?
Yeah. Well, let me check the vacation calendar, make sure you can even have those days. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it wasn't a request. It was a notification. I'm taking the time off.
Yes.
And they used to always fight it.
Yep. Do what you want. I'm not going to be here tomorrow. Just giving you a heads up, trying to be a nice guy.
They fought it so hard that people would actually call in and say, I have explosive diarrhea. There was guys that called into work saying that just to get the day off, because that's the only way that they didn't make you feel bad.
I call it anal glaucoma.
You call it what?
Anal glaucoma. Couldn't think fast coming to work today.
All right. What a way to end the day. We thank you all for being here.
Hilarious.
All right. We'll try to just end on a positive note. We do thank you all for being here today. We are here daily from 9 to 11, from 2 to 4, and from 5 to 6:30 with our live broadcast. Check us all out. You can watch live each one of those during those times, and you can catch the replays also on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. Go over to our website, AmericanDreamTrading.com. Grab them promos before they expire. Keep Coach in your prayers for the rest of the day till we see him back here at the home office behind the mic. And we thank you all for being here today. And whoever you come in contact for the rest of the day, try to be a positive influence in their life. You never know what's going on behind their smile. So we hope to see you again tomorrow. And we will see you same time, same bat channel. Goodbye.
See ya.